What we've set up is a makerspace that's celebrating 21st century technical skills of mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, software engineering, and data science. And by using everyday objects, we're incorporating these techniques into existing curriculum. So today's unit is on building machines that emulate humans. And what you can see that they're doing is they're building hands made out of straws using fishing line and straws, and they're connected to servos. And then they're also building these gloves. Those gloves have sensors. Those sensors are made out of copper tape and Velostat. They cost about a penny each. And when you attach them to a cardboard glove made out of a cereal box, you suddenly now can have low-cost robotics that incorporate all four of those 21st century skills: electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, software engineering, and data science. And the data science actually comes by connecting it to Excel. So when you bend that sensorized finger, it's actually measuring the flexion and extension of the finger. All of our projects, and if you look over here, do the same thing. We have 4 units, one on earthquakes, one on wind power, and one on electromagnetism. And we're able to do the same thing, and it's trying to sort of take those core 21st century skills and enable our students to be able to develop those as part of their integrated curriculum.
This is a light monster. It basically opens its mouth for light. Opens the mouth for light. Whenever it sees light, it opens the mouth. Built from microbit, servo, crock clips, battery pack. That's pretty much it. It's made up of cardboard. This is circuit playground, but I could do the same thing with the microbit. It's battery pack and a headphone and a crock clips. So y-axis controls the tune, tempo, and light level controls the tune.
What we're trying to do is make data and STEAM more approachable for the students and give the teachers a starting point because we know that it's a new space and it's hard to get into. So what we're trying to do is every month, as our goal, take a scientific concept and create a lesson plan around it. We have teachers that work with us to develop these lesson plans. They're focused on age 10 to 14, but everything we do, we put on the website. It's free to download and it's open. So people can take it and change it if they want to make it simpler for younger students, do something more advanced for older students. In its heart, every project takes a concept, we dive into it, and then we build some sort of device. Always focused on doing something inexpensive, ideally with recycled materials or trash, something cheap around the house that the students can bring in and connect with. This is an example of our earthquake monitor, a plastic cup, a wooden spool, a couple magnets, and a copper wire. That's coming out and coming into our microcontroller here. So we're reading the electrical signals, and now we push that into Project Cordoba, an add-in that we've developed that puts the data into Excel. So what you're looking at is an Excel spreadsheet. These are all Excel charts that we just sort of nicely formatted to be more approachable to students. We know the basic data spreadsheet can be a little bit intimidating. So for the younger students and for the teachers who aren't necessarily savvy with Excel, an approachable starting point. But now we can make our data come to life. Because we pump the data from our devices in real time, we can generate an earthquake and see our spreadsheet come to life. We can see our seismic waves, our tectonic plates shifting. If we crank a windmill, that's our demonstration on electromagnetism, some magnets passing over some coils, we can see our spreadsheet again showing us power generation, a battery filling up, lights getting brighter. This is a way to take the scientific concept, take the device making, bridge it with the data, and put it in a fun, approachable way for the students. And so everything you see here are examples of lesson plans we've done. We post on the website details on how to build these, materials lists, lessons and lab journals to go through with the students. We actually post the code for the board and the spreadsheet. It's all free, all available to download. What we want people to do is take it, experiment with it, and change it as they see fit for their students.
Nothing to add. great story recently, I love telling it, of a little girl who was in a drawing lesson. She was 6 and she was at the back drawing, and the teacher said this little girl hardly ever paid attention, and in this drawing lesson she did. And the teacher was fascinated. She went over to her and she said, "What are you drawing?" And the girl said, "I'm drawing a picture of God." And the teacher said, "But nobody knows what God looks like." And the girl said, "They will in a minute."
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it.
The old blue-collar industrial model of education is already gone. We're already living in its wake.
That's an organizational device, it's not an educational principle.